Hi everyone, it is Lenora here. I wanted to take a minute to explain to you guys what it is that I'm doing so that if you want to be a part of it, you are making a well-informed decision. So many of you may not know that aside from my teaching and my grant writing, I am a co-founder of a tech startup. It's called Afterhome, and Afterhome is a platform that uses artificial intelligence to make the process of booking inspections easier for home buyers. So what that means is in the home buying process, you can almost do everything online except home inspections and the closing. But unlike uh, the all the other parts of the real estate process, you can't easily go online and book a home inspector from start to finish. Most of the time, you just get a referral from your realtor, but you don't know anything about that home inspector. So with our platform, it allows you to be a part of that process. So when you come to our platform, you enter your property details. Our AI assistant scans that neighborhood and says, you know what? That has a high incidence of lead or radon. They have some termites. You might want to get that inspected. So when you are booking your inspection, instead of paying the entire cost up front, you would just pay 50% of the cost, and the rest you would pay over 3 months. That way you could keep some of the little money in your pockets so that you can go to the TJ Maxx and get some pillows or something for your new home. But in addition to that, because we're in the social distance space, we offer remote live stream inspections. So you don't have to be trailing around a realtor with a mask on a realtor and a home inspector for 3 hours getting that home inspection. You can stay in the comfort of your home, and in between them Zoom calls, you can be checking in on your home inspection and asking them questions and just being a part of your process so that you know exactly what's going on with your home. So, like anything else, startups cost money, and I don't have a lot of that. I got a little coin, but not like that. So, we've been bootstrapping, which is very, very expensive, and it slows the process of you really getting your startup going. So we are doing a WeFunder campaign as a part of our raise, and we are raising $250,000 to be able to really push our platform the way we want to, because we want to expand to other states really quickly. So WeFunder is it's a crowdfunding investment platform. It's federally regulated, so they are federally recognized traders. So what that means is before 2012, in order to invest in a startup, you had to be an accredited investor, and you also had to pay $1,000 or more. Now, what that does is it excludes an entire population from not only being investors, but an entire population of entrepreneurs from getting funded. If you're like me, you don't have mommy and daddy that you could ask for $50,000 to invest in your startup. Not even auntie or play aunt and uncle. I don't have none of that. So it allows you to be able to say to people, hey, would you like to be a part of my business by investing as little as $100? And WeFunder really fought for that opportunity, because if you're just allowing people to only invest $1,000, you're essentially creating a elitist hierarchy. So only certain people can be a part of that. That's what you're saying to the general population. So WeFunder said that is not right, and not only are you discriminated against investors, but subsequently a lot of the founders would not receive funding because of that. So the gap between to actually incepting an idea and raising capital to push that idea gets wider if you don't allow that. So we found fun to challenge that, and they won, and they have this campaign. So the way our campaign works is that you would invest in our startup, and whatever you invest, you get two x of that money back. So that means that if you invest $100, you'll get $200 back. But for our early bird investors, those are people who invest in our first 75,000, you would get 2.5x back. So that means if you invest $100, you would get $250 back. So that number, of course, gets larger as you invest, but that's totally up to you. We are doing a revenue share, so you don't get equity in our company, but you get a revenue share. So that revenue share says at the end of every quarter, WeFunder is going to collect 5% of our revenue, and it's going to give it back to our investors. So you don't have to call me or DM me like, girl, where my money at? WeFunder is going to give that back to you. The time on your return on investment depends on the success of our company. So the faster we make revenue, the faster you get your money back. So by investing in me, those of you who are familiar with me, you know I work crazy. But investing in our startup means that you have a stake in what we're doing, and I owe it not only to myself to be successful, but I owe it to you guys to be successful as well. So you get to benefit off of my hard work and sweat, just like I get to be able to put the hard work and sweat in because you're investing. So it's a mutually beneficial agreement. But I know that I am a WeFunder investor, and I know I felt good when I gave somebody my brunch money to invest in their business. And what's really great about it is that if you go on WeFunder and you click Explore, you can see the different tabs that they have up. If you see do the Black Founders tab, you're only going to see about 9 of the businesses public. So ours is private until October 1st, but out of all those businesses, only 9 of them are public Black founded businesses. So it gives us an opportunity to have access to capital that we wouldn't otherwise have. So if you'd like to be a part of it, you could click our link that I'm putting in the comments, and you can be a part of our success story. You can read all about our profile and our story and everything you need to know on that WeFunder profile. But I just wanted to take a minute to explain everything to you. This is not no susu. This is not no pyramid scheme. This is none of that. This is a very legitimate and federally regulated platform. And I don't know about you. I had to file some SEC papers. I was scared. But you have to do all of those things to be legitimate. So I just wanted to take a minute to explain that to you guys. If you'd like to invest, please make sure that you let me know, because along with the early birds, I'm offering my grant services and tickets to my workshops for being a part of it if you'd still like to. So thank you guys, and happy investing.